Well, I really did plan on having all this finished by now, but the rain kind of interfered with it. Plus, the fact that in the morning, if it rains, there's not enough light to see the marks I have on here without the light, which are not hooked up right now. You probably can't see it. But believe me, there's a line across here, even with this 2x4 here. Cut through that with a circle saw most of the way. I'll come around the other side, score it with a line there, score it over the other side of the line. And cut across as far as I can with the circle saw. I'll be able to get a deep over here because of that. Use a trim board. But we can get a lot of it out through there. And we'll just cut the rest of it out with a handsaw. So we get it started and scored pretty well. This post rotted when big garage door that used to be here a long time ago, which is made of wood, it rotted out, and I took it out, and I didn't notice the other was rotted out. What had happened, there used to be some railroad tracks going across here, and when they took the road tracks out, they got a little bit sloppy with the street maintenance, because it didn't have to be as low as the railroad tracks anymore. So it kept getting higher and higher and higher. And that just kind of acts like a dam for the water flooding out. Used to drain down that road. The Hammaker's Mill, which used to be there a long time ago. Sit out in the parking lot, just stay there until the sun dried it up. And that was it. Can't say much here, but there's a hill that goes all the way up there. Oh, water drainage from about 2 or 3 blocks comes right down here. In my basement, it gets pumped out with a sump pump. Now, before I was just sucking it out with a vacuum cleaner and rolling across the other side of the street and dumping it out over there where the ditch was. It used to have a drainage ditch in it, but trucks parking on top of the thing kind of messed that up, so it doesn't work too much anymore either. I was lucky to find this post. I had that for jacking up the garage. That's why I got this hole in the top cut out of it. I was jacking on a rail like this in the garage to get it up. That didn't work out so well, but I eventually get that fixed, and I'll get this fixed too. Gonna have to wait till Thursday. If today's Tuesday, and it's gonna be raining until tomorrow morning, about 8 o'clock. If hopefully the electrical work will be getting done tomorrow. Electrician. That'll depend on KCP&L project. If they schedule it for tomorrow, like they did tentatively about a week ago, and we'll go ahead with it. But they might have changed the schedule. Waiting on a phone call from my electrician today. We'll find out. I'd even plan. I'd have had that thing cut too if I didn't have to put up these lights and stuff. It was just too dark to see it, so. This took a little while to get together, this post straightening out. I just got a couple of screws drilled into it up there so it won't move around. Then I leveled it up and got it a little bit snug with the bar. And I tapped it over with a sledgehammer. So I got it level. And it's bed nuts on right now. And there's this jack here. I got the tension on both of them just about equally set right now. So if one gets knocked out, then the other one will catch it. Got to be extra safe when you're doing stuff by yourself, because nobody drive you to the hospital unless you want to spend a ton of money on an ambulance, which I don't. Done it before, but I had a ton of money then. That was then. This is now. Well, it's pretty cold and I gotta eat, so I'm gonna go in now, and in a couple of hours I'll write this up if Dave gives me a call. Well, even if he doesn't give me a call, I'll write this up. But for now, we're just gonna stop. Get this door shut. Finish with this panel. Electric panel, it's going upstairs. Okay, time to lock up the garage. You left the electric cord through there, so I won't have a ton of stuff to do tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be helping Dave with the electric panel. And then get some rest in the afternoon, and Thursday morning I'll get that sawed off and get some holes drilled in the concrete for some cement screws. I'll find out that masonry drill that I have will dig into the concrete. If not, I'll have to get another one. I don't think those things are cheap, but they're pretty useful to have. I've used them before. I'll use them again. Okay, that's all we got for today. Not a 100 job that I would recommend anybody do for their first time construction job. Work out with something small, like fixing a door or something. Which is not so easy to do anymore. I used to just take a chisel and take a drill. You just drill out a hole, put a new lock in. You just drill out a hole and take chisel in one hand and a couple of taps with a screwdriver with a hammer, and get the hole knocked out, and you're practically done. Now I've done that, but I can't use the chisel anymore, so I use the chisel, but I can't hold it in my left hand, so what I do is I drill out the hole close to the right size, draw the shape of the hole for the striker, and then guide down as much as I could with the chisel, just run it through with kind of brute strength and make sure the chisel's sharp, and as much as I can with that. Then take my pocket knife and whittle the shape of the oval hole out. Then put the striker on there. And put the striker in after that. Usually end up making the hole a little bigger than it had to be. But the striker will usually take up the slack for that. And you can't even see this now because the light went out in the garage, can you? Nope. You just look at it, blackness. So we'll stop it there.